You're watching Let's Chat.
We told you at the top of the show that we were going to talk for a little bit about how we could all collectively help stop the flow of human trafficking in and around the area. Here to talk about that is Inza Hagens-Dyer. She is the executive director of Love's Arm. Good to see you, along with Sarah McGinnis of Willow Bend Farm. So, ladies, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
How bad is the human trafficking problem right here in Chattanooga?
Well, we like to say that it's significant. There is a lot of data that shows that we have a significant trafficking issue, particularly sex trafficking, in the Chattanooga area. The Polaris, which is the National Trafficking Hotline, in 2016, they always record the number of calls that they get. And in 2016, they determined that Chattanooga was the #2 hub of trafficking in the Southeast based on the number of calls.
Wow.
It's sometimes hard to put a number on it.
Sure.
Because it's a hidden crime. And what we rely on a lot of time is the data that those of us who work in this field collect when we do our outreaches. I can tell you that last year, our outreaches with Love's Arm Outreach, we numbered about 400 women that we encountered on the streets.
How do you spot potential victims of human trafficking and sexual abuse like that?
Well, there are certain things.
Now, I'm not talking about you as a professional. I'm talking
Right.
about somebody who sees them at a gas station or a convenience store,
Yeah.
Waffle House, and says, something's not right.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you look for?
What you just said, something's not right. And you can tell often, and Sarah, you can jump in here as well, because I know that you have a lot of knowledge about this as well, but if it looks like someone is being controlled, they're afraid to speak in the presence of another individual, they may have physical scars, maybe it's signs of physical abuse, things of that nature. Those are some of the things that you want to look for.
Right, I mean, but more importantly, I would say most people will have the perception that it's just happening out there when they don't realize that it's happening in their own home. The average age to entry is 12 to 13 years old, and a lot of people want to know, where is that happening at? You can look at social media apps, you can look at gaming, you can look at a number of different things that propagate the issue, and so it's not just an out there issue, it's in your home and in your family and in your community.
And it's certainly in schools, that is
Yes.
something that our teachers are being more and more trained to help spot. I wish we had a lot more time on this, but you guys have got an event coming up. I believe it's this week at Willow Bend Farms. Tell me about it.
Yes, so our prevention campaign is called Are You Awake? And it's really to awaken the community, awaken individuals to the realities of human trafficking, and not just to the reality of it, but the next steps for what to do about it. And so this is our 3rd annual conference, and it's going to be in Chattanooga at the Brainerd BX, February 8th and 9th. And we have 300 attendees. We've already sold out for the conference.
Good for you.
And we have 18 sessions. General Cody Wamp is going to be speaking. I'm going to be a keynote as well, just speaking as a survivor myself. And we've got people from FBI, TBI, Homeland Security is going to be there.
Pretty extensive
U.S. Attorney
list.
General's office, yes. Yes.
It's a pretty extensive list. When you started the first one 2 years ago, did you think you'd be doing it 2 years later and that it would be this big?
Well, no, it's just grown. We did it as there's individuals who need to have access to the type of training that takes place at national levels, and we wanted to bring it to Tennessee and get it to counselors and educators and law enforcement and to the people that need it.
And it's amazing how many people here bury their head in the sand when it comes to this problem that is growing by leaps and bounds. It would be totally out of control if it wasn't for the great work that folks like you were doing. So our thanks to you both. Again, this is coming up at the Brainerd BMX February 8th and 9th, correct?
Yes.
So you literally, I wish you had more room to, I know a lot of folks who desperately love to be in attendance, but we all need this information that the folks at Love's Arm Outreach are help providing. Check out their website. It is lovesarmoutreach.org. lovesarmoutreach.org. Call them anytime at the number on your screen or look them up on social media. Ladies, our thanks again. Best of luck, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
We'll see you here later on today, starting at noon.